Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Colomwani. Has a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 6 minutes is number 23.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Let's kill it. Tar. And it's Goretzka, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Musiala. There's the shot! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
9 minutes is
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a good foot in there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Havertz! Oh, that was vital. Xavi Simons, taken off it pretty forcefully. Kulusevski, over to the right flank. Now it's Havertz. Gnabry, he's being urged to shoot. Now it's Havertz. And he's worked it through. He leaps for it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Foot in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Musiala does really well there. He is strong. Danso. Kulusevski.
Oh, really well played.
And he plays one through. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Colomwani. And a chance! No mistake. Into the lead once more.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control. And then that gentle scoop.
Tottenham leading now. And here's Colomwani. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that was never going to make it. Pinches it off him. Now it's Colomwani. Can he get on the end of this? Tar cuts out the pass. And it's Simons. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Wirtz. Danso spots it and intercepts. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kulusevski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. Tottenham looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rao. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. Looking for the far post. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now it's Colomwani. Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. And here's Gallagher. No foul, says the referee.
Gallagher really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the finish! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we come to you now
Well,
with a
the
quick
pickings
request for
certainly have
support
been rich
for
in
our
this first
World
half.
Charity
Well, I
Fund.
think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Tottenham are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second period is on the way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? This looks promising, and he's certainly... Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Havertz. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Wirtz! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Colomwani. Tar. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played it again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! Aimed beyond the defence. Havertz! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And that is a little undercooked. Wirtz looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Porro. Kulusevski. Colomwani. Changes him with that pass. Ambitious ball here. Spread out to the left. Musiala. Goretzka. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Gallagher. Kolomuani. Can he finish? Moved on forwards. Havertz might just make this. Here's Gallagher. That's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Porro. Kulusevski, who's set up one goal so far. That's good running with the ball. Shot could be on. Xavi Simons ploughing through the middle. Chance! And it's in! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Minutes is number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's Gallagher.
That's going in strongly.
Has a look and plays it forward. Gallagher. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Havertz. Kulusevski. That's a shade optimistic. Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation mode. I think we're just about done here. Musiala! And that is not getting there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kolomuani given the lift of his goal. Now it's Kolomuani. Kimmich. Goretzka. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, this looks sharp. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Opportunity to pay a visit to our
Kolomuani
official
picking
store
up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably